Oh, okay, baby. I think we're in the right place. Yeah, can you tell us what room Gat Turner is in, please? Room 1930? Okay, thank you. Come on, baby. Let's walk. Let's in one of these rooms down here. I know. But he gonna be okay. You hear me? He's gonna be okay. Gat is tough. He can make it. Damn, there's my man. Oh, yo, somebody get a nurse. Call the doctor. Somebody do something. Call the doctor now. Yo, baby, stop crying. This is Gat. Gat, get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, Gat. You'll make it. You can make it, Gat. Get up. Tell him you're not dead. You're not dead. Gat Turner, tell him you're not dead. Dead. Yo, my phone is ringing. Let me take this call. I don't know who it is. Let me look and see. I hate you back, D. We out. All right. Yo, that's Gat Turner. Yo. B. Walaikum salam. Yo, bruh. We thought we lost you, man. We thought we lost you, Gat. Brother, what are you out of the hospital? How? It's only been a few months, bro. You sure you want to do that? You want to come to the Rockwell Radio Show to play your album? You just got... Word. For real. You really want to do this? You really... All right, then. All right, my brother. For you. I got it. Let's play for the people. If you think if it's all that, let's play for the people. Next week, I see you on the show. Peace.
Rockwell.
I'd like to know, are you really ready for some super dynamite soul? And thank you, because now it's start time.
Rockwell.
Peace. It's DJ Rockwell, the nation's #1 DJ, and you are tuned into the place to be with yours truly, the nation's #1 DJ. Welcome to the Rockwell Radio Show. We are here, and what an evening we have lined up for you. As you just saw, as you just witnessed last week, I got a phone call from my brother, an artist, a revolutionary hip hop artist that was struggling for his life. And we went to see the brother, and just months later, he knows, he's convinced that he's got a record that's going to shock the world. And as you just saw, I pleaded with the brother that, were you ready to now? Because we all thought that we'd seen the last of Gat Turner. So tonight, we do something that the Rockwell Radio Show has never done before. We are going to broadcast live on this channel tonight and give you, the listener, the opportunity to call in live and vote on the Gat Turner new album, The ReZurrection. Salute to my brother, Mike Money Bass in the building. But before we get it in, my brother with that black, come on, we waiting on you, man. That black on black is coming up next. Before we get it in, we want everybody to observe the 3 rules of the Rockwell Radio Show. Rule number 1, you've got to hit that like and share button. Rule number 2, tag somebody who needs to see this. And last but not least, 3, hit that subscribe button right now. Because what we're doing has not been done before on the Rockwell Radio Show. We need everybody to get involved. And before I go another step further, to all of the believers, all of the Muslims who are observing Ramadan, on behalf of the Rockwell Radio Show, we say to you all, Ramadan Mubarak. And we hope that this is a blessed Ramadan for one and all. Now, tonight's music, and I'm going to put this out here as a disclaimer, tonight's music is not 100% clean. It's revolutionary. It's in your face. It's strong, but it is not. It's not antithetical to Ramadan. But we want to give that disclaimer for those of you who don't want to be exposed to anything less than that this show will have some language in just some of the music. Not disrespectful, but I have to let you know that what's there tonight. So another first tonight that we're doing that I'm so excited about. Salam alaikum, sister, heck of a mech in the building. I'm so excited that for the first time ever on the Rockwell Radio Show, we are doing a multi-channel cross-marketing broadcast with the Plug Room. So for all of you who are watching from the Plug Room, this salute is for you. Welcome to the broadcast. And speaking of such, let me welcome the founder of the Plug Room. He's an MC in his own right. He is a networking master and genius, and I couldn't do this show without him. And tonight, he will be my co-host. Please welcome to the Rockwell Radio Show, my brother, Slate Stone. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Oh, brother, what a night this is going to be. What a night this is going to be.
Yes,
the Plug, brother, go ahead if you'd like to make your opening statements tonight, my brother.
Yes, sir. First off, salute to the Rockwell Radio Show. Everybody tapped in on that platform, this wonderful production, who I'm a fan of and been able to tap in and plug in with, and we're blessed to be a part of it. From the Plug Room and the listeners and the platform, salute to you all. I am your brother at Juan Carlos X, at Slate Stone Music of The Plug Room, theplugroom.com, where we allow people to plug their business, plug their brand, and we also operate in community development. We also rock with the audio forensics of hip hop and different music and audio. And we also tap into the art unveiled, which we'll be doing partly tonight with our brother, Gat Turner, and digging into his art and seeing how he came up with this masterpiece, what he meant behind it, and all that's coming with it. So I'm looking forward to this listening session on the Rockwell Radio Show. Salute to DJ Rockwell once again, Big Dave C, all the listeners, Brother Michael Muhammad, Sister Heck of a Mecca, everybody that's commenting. It's a wonderful time right now. Ramadan and this, I'm blessed, brother.
Come on with it. Come on with it. So again, we're going to go over the rules again. If you're watching, we need your help. We need everybody that's tuned in to go do 3 quick things. We want everybody to hit that like and share button. We need everybody tag an artist. 3, subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show tonight. Also, follow the Plug Room on Facebook. This is a joint broadcast. This is something that's never been done before. And we've decided that we want to closely follow the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad when he said, pool your resources, worked together in a collective manner. Study the white man because he's successful. He makes no excuses for his failures, you do the same. So we want to bring in everybody, tag an artist. We're not just talking to the nation. We're not just talking to the Muslims. We're not talking to just the Christians. We're talking to the hip hop fan tonight. We've got an artist that we're going to present his music, and we want to give it to you so you can say, yo, is it hot or is it not? Because we can have a revolutionary product. We can have a revolutionary artist in our mind, but what does it mean to you? So tonight, we're going to open up the phone lines. My brother Slate, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. You tapped in, brother.
This brother that we are rocking with tonight has been a guest on the Rockwell Radio Show. In fact, he's been right here in this studio here in Atlanta before. And he has poured his blood, sweat, and tears into the project we're about to hear tonight. And again, this is about you at home. We want to know, is this record popping? Are these songs? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to play 4 songs off the Gat Turner album. We're going to play 2 in the first segment and 2 more in the second segment. And after we play it, we're going to open up the lines where you can either call or you can text right there in the text room, right there in the chat room, and be a part of the show. Brother Slade, this is an interactive show.
Yes, sir.
So we want people to actually interact. So again, I'm going to go over it. The rules before we bring in our guest. The rules are, number 1, like and share. 2, tag an artist, tag somebody. And number 3, subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show. And also follow the Plug Room, who are watching with us tonight live on the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. This is a joint broadcast, and I'm excited about it. Can we please get ready to bring to the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room the artists that we are going to support tonight and do what we call the listening live on the Rockwell Radio Show. Please welcome none other than my brother and yours, Gat Turner. Oh, he's not in the room yet? Yeah. What's going on? I thought I saw them pop in the room. So
maybe some technical difficulties.
Okay, there I see him now. There he goes. Let's get a round of applause again.
Peace, family.
I thought I saw them pop in the room.
Yes, sir.
Maybe some technical Come on, black man. There I see him now. There he goes. Let's get a round of applause again.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, brother. Turn something down.
Yes, sir.
Come on, black man.
Yes, sir, man.
We're getting a little feedback. I think that might be
take it over there, bro. Yes, sir, man.
Can you hear us, my brother?
Yeah, we having a few technical difficulties, man. Look like they kicked us off, one of the things I used to do, man, before I joined the Nation of Islam, I was in the devil's military. And I used to be a jammer. I used to jam communications.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So maybe Rockwell, the Rockwell Radio Show, Slay Stone, y'all doing something a little too big for these people.
Come on now. Come on. Salute, Sister Ariane Nicole. We want to shout out to the entire NOIHipHop network. What we're trying to do is something that's never been done before. And you're right, Big Gat. When we unite, it's always a threat. When we unite and pool our resources, it's always a threat.
Go back there.
So, Big Slate, Big Gat, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready, brother. Ready to hear this music from Big Gat, pick his brain, hear what he has to say about it, how he created it, how it grew. Get the feedback from some of the listeners, those that are on the chat with us, those that are watching on different platforms. I'm ready.
Again, we need everybody to follow the 3 steps of rocking with us tonight. We need everybody that's watching to hit the like and share button. Hit that tag us, tag somebody. And we need everybody to subscribe and follow the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. Are y'all ready? I'm ready to get the listening session started with the mighty Gat Turner. So I want everybody, if you're watching via a laptop, get your phone ready. If you're watching on your phone tonight, get ready to text in your response to the music you hear tonight. So Gat chose 4 records that we're going to demo tonight. We want you to go and buy and stream this album called The ReZurrection of Gat Turner. We want you to pay attention closely. We're not going to play every single minute of it because we don't want to give it all away. But it's going to be enough tonight that you can make a judgment.
Yes, sir.
That you can make a determination on whether brother got fire or not. And he's sitting right here. We want honesty. Brother Gat, are you afraid of criticism, sir? Gat, can you hear me, sir? It looks like he can't hear us. Dave, send Gat a note of contact.
Not at all, brother. Not at all, sir.
Okay, he said not at all. Not at all. So with no further delay, let's get into track 1. Dave, take it away. Let's go.
Anything is if another virus comes along and does to you what you do to us. And I hope that happens very soon.
Yo, woke niggas don't pick it. Where we ain't want it, don't kick it. Might make it rain with a rain dance, but woke niggas ain't tricking shit. I'm just on my fair kind. He the paragon and the paradox. Solstice and the equinox. Dropping jewels like kilowatts. Copper chain with the big rock. It's hip hop, it's drip drop. It's 2 chains, it's Rick Ross. Freeway and Rose, you can flip flop. Dissatisfied and the pissed off. Preparing ourselves for lift off. Riff raff to an empath. Ain't fucking with none of my witchcraft. Ain't fucking with none of this Santeria. Might take a walk on the Flint River and turn that shit to sangria. Raw Shungite to the gunfight. What you know about 5G? Always strapped, don't mind me. On site for a parasite. Might murk his ass like a lymphocyte. Paramount for this paradigm. Petty cash for a petty crime. Drop the bomb on Lebanon, but they hate when I go Megatron. Devil be in them details. Might launder some of these street sales. Hit me up, man. You want that work? The real Gat Turner at Gmail. Scared go pop you an Ativan, a Razzapan. We should separate like Pakistan and India, Liberia, like Cole with the fro and the Adidas. Dawn Staley when she wore the bar. Sometimes I just drop the mic and sometimes I just throw the live when I'm with the God.
Music is medicine from my African leaf. Learn how to make it from my African priest. I was introduced to him from my African thief, who was exiled from the family of an African chief. These Europeans wanna make an African fear, till they crack our ass, blood is on the African spear. Drunk off the slave ship, wasn't no Africans here, so when my plane landed in the prom, hearing Africans cheer. Them Europeans taking off her African clothes, but sister, he still hate your African nose. That European hate your African soul. He on sacred land digging for some African gold. In America, they killing over African rocks. I'm just praying, hoping that this bloody massacre will stop. Niggas killing each other over African metals, cause these European kings working with African devils. You can smell a skunk everywhere them crackers done settled. You can find me teaching Islam in an African ghetto. American slave, but an African man.
That, sir, is track 1.
Praise be to Allah.
We're going to open up the phone lines to get on the spot responses right now. You can call us live right now on the Rockwell Radio Show at 404-919-7399. Again, the phone lines are officially open for the next couple of minutes before we get into song number 2. Then you can put that number on the screen anytime you're ready, Chief. 404-919-7399. Or you can text in your response. Is it hot or is it not? Is it fire or is it water? Is it dope or should we let it float?
Come on now.
Call us right now at 404-919-7399. We want to hear from you. We're talking hip hop tonight. We say that hip hop is dead, that the industry has killed it. We say that there's no more talent. But we've united our resources tonight that we can bring you something that you can vote on in real time to say if it's good or not so good. The artist is right here. We want to hear your feedback. You can call us right now at 404-919-7399. We're on standby to hear from you. Or you can text in. Dave, let's go to the chat room. We want to get some responses. We want to know. You can vote on what you just heard. The Antivirus featuring our brother, the mighty Greco the Griot.
Yes, sir.
Big Mike says fire. Come on, who else you got? Marcus Graham. He said it's about to get lit. Ex-slave in the building. Sister Mecca's saying something. I don't know what it's, but it's kind of coming through kind of jumbled. Whatever that she's saying. Hashim said it's already on point.
Praise be to Allah.
So, brother, tell us about that record real fast. How did that record come about?
Well, you know, man, it was talking about the time that we were living in, you know, the pandemic. You know, I had just come back from Criterion. You know, we had went down there to secure the man of God, you know, and riding back to Michigan, you know, we got a chance to listen to the lecture. But the man I really foretold everything that happened after that. He foretold the pandemic. He told us that the vaccines were coming. He told us that this was a death spot. You know what I mean? So what I did, man, I just took that, put it over a beat. You know, I tried to make it theatrical. And, you know, I wanted it to be an type song, man. So I needed somebody to accompany me on it. And who better than the mighty Greco the Greek?
Who better? Come on now.
Yes, sir.
It worked, brother. So far, the feedback is good. You can call in also and get live and talk to Gat Turner live right here with us on the Rockwell Show, the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. I have to fix my mouth to say that because we're joint broadcasting tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Brother Gat, man, that track was fire. It banged. I've heard the album. My question is, you let us know a little bit about how the song came about and what inspired it. But for those who haven't heard of Gat Turner, we know Nat Turner, but here comes Gat Turner.
That's right.
So what made you choose the name Gat Turner, and what's the special meaning behind it?
Okay, man, that's a great question, brother. You know, of course, we know Nat Turner was a brother who caused insurrection. Right? He was a man who he inspired the slaves to fight back and fight for their freedom, right? So, you know, and we know what a gun is. You know, we know a gat is a gun that busts slugs. So I say that I am, you know, but the slugs that I'm busting, bullets I'm busting is the truth, right? So when the truth hears your mind, causes insurrection or even the resurrection, right? So that's where the term Gat Turner, that's where the Gat Turner comes. And like Big Day say, guys, feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Great question, bro.
We about to get into track number 2. But before we do, we need everybody to again observe the 3 rules of the Rockwell Radio Show in the Plug Room. We need everybody to do thing number 1. Hit that like and share button. It's just a button. And then after that, punch in a name, tag somebody, and then subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show on YouTube and follow the Plug Room on Facebook. Are we ready? Slate, are we ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for that fire.
To track number 2. Again, the phone lines are open. The whole point of this, the reason why we're doing this, we can say we dope all day. We can say the rhymes is good, the beats are good all day, but if the hip hop community don't stamp it. So we're appealing directly to you, the hip hop audience, the consumer. We're bypassing the industry. We're bypassing the gatekeepers. We're talking directly to you. So here we go. Track number 2, Gat Turner. Big Dave C, let's go.
How came the black God? See, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad didn't just say God was a black man, but he dared to walk us through the process by which God became a black man. He said there was in the beginning but darkness, a triple darkness, a material darkness, in which was an Adam. From that Adam, other Adams sparked, which God used to build his human
6,000 years with an asterisk. Then I ended with a matchstick. Like God magic. Know what you want before you ask it. Cause my thoughts travel the fastest. Like God magic. Holy messianic bastard. I make a moon cause you're asking. Like God magic. Put blood diamonds in my casket. Cause I resurrect fantastic. Like God magic. I take a roundaway ratchet. Then make her the pick of the pageant. Like God magic. Yesterday savage breaking habits. He used to rape, pillage, ravage. Like God magic. See I can run, catch, pass it. After I score abracadabra. Like God magic. I pull a hat out of a rabbit. Then I feed it 24 carats. Alpha Omega. Raise one to raise ya. Cherubim, seraphim. Proud of my melanin. Shook with the bow tie. Hang you off a balcony. Look up in the sky. Here come mama with the cavalry. Vagabond with the magic wand. Save humanity. Consolation up above. Brother be our canopy. Pressure bust pipe make diamonds. You don't understand cause you don't have my assignment. Wanna hold a pistol or do you wanna drive him? Either way it's gonna take the black God that got him. Say what I'ma do before I do it. Send down a book to walk you through it. Cause your religion be so asinine. For God so loved the world, my bloody Valentine, Angela and Jonathan. San Quentin Hammer time, kill Walkie Bama with the country grammar. Breaking Monster Cody, Tukey Williams off the slammer. I gave you Isaac, give you Ishmael. You pray to me when you call me in the fishtail, nigga. What? I give you knowledge, you don't know why. You pray to me because you're playing me in the nosedive, nigga. Who? Black God magic. Write you a check before you cash it. And I take it out your assets. Black God magic. Made in my image, every aspect. Made myself out of some black shit. Black God.
The first human body was a body of light. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said he was a light unto himself.
Wow. Yo.
Praise Allah.
The phone lines are open. We are taking your on-the-spot responses. You see the votes are coming in the chat room. The votes are coming in the chat room real time. We also will accept phone calls live right now. Right now, call us at 404-919-7399. That is the number to get in live to the Rockwell Radio Show and give us your response to what you're hearing live on the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. We are joint broadcasting for the first time with the Plug Room, and I am so excited. Salute to everybody at the Plug Room. Salute to Slate Stone for joining us for this broadcast. Brother Slate, what you say about what you just heard, Chief?
Black God, man. Brother Gat, man, it's definitely you're definitely a lyricist, man. The respect level as far as an MC, your MC capability is top notch. And I'm not just saying that I mean you show that through your demonstration, but also the slugs you give with the teachings, how you took that Dr. Wesley clip, his lecture and teachings that he had received, and then integrated that not only in the introduction but with the hook, and then with what you're saying and how you delivered it with the beat, is phenomenal, brother. You know what I mean?
Love it.
Yes, sir. It was A1, man. So one question I want to ask you is when it comes to being an MC at your caliber and maneuvering in this industry that we operate in, what advice would you give other MCs in the game?
Okay, well, when you say in the game, do you mean other MCs that are NOI MCs, or do you just mean MCs, period?
Both. MCs that are NOI, and then just MCs that are afraid to break out and conform to the sound that's out now and not showcase their lyrical abilities because it may not be receptive.
Okay. Well, I would say the best advice I could give an MC is the command that the God gave us to accept your own and be yourself. See, when you being yourself, man, you don't sound like another person.
We lost the audio, Gat.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. So, when we're being ourselves, we sound unique. It's not another person that sounds like you, because what you're rapping is what the God is transmitting through you. So my advice is just to be yourself, to allow the God to speak through you. And if you truly a mutant with this, to take Greco's term, Greco, he always says that we can recognize each other. We know a real MC when we see one because we're mutants. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have people who trying to rap who, they don't really need to be touching a microphone. But when you a mutant, if you allow yourself to be who the God created you to be, and then you come out as an authentic MC. So that's my advice for any MC, really. And in particular, for those of us who are in the Nation of Islam, we rap about what we think about.
Say that.
And the scripture says, be ye not conformed, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So if we out here trying to sound like the world, then greater is he that is not in you. You feel me? So when we step on the mic, we should sound different. We should look different and stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of who you are, and I never had a problem with that. It don't matter, man, if I went to the club, if I was at a rally, wherever I was at, man, I was able to be myself and be proud of it and stand on it, man. I mean, I always loved being an FOI, right?
Say that.
And I always wanted to represent the minister on the mic.
Say that.
I don't care who out there. It don't matter what rapper is out there. More than likely, he doesn't know that God is a man. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, he doesn't know the teachings that I know. So, I flip it and bounce it and give him some metaphors and some, allegorical skills, similes. I do that, but I do that while I'm dropping the teachings, right? And that's the advice that I would give to the MCs that are in the Nation of Islam. Don't be afraid to be yourself. If you a sister, don't be afraid to be modest. You know what I mean? Stand on it. We don't have to conform to the world. We are the trendsetters. So just be proud of who you are, man, and go hard with it.
Yes, sir.
Get that hand, man. Give that man a hand and a hand. You are tuned into the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. This is DJ Rockwell. That right there is Slate Stone. And right here below us is Gat Turner. We are up against the break. We are celebrating and putting to the test what we say with Gat Turner's album, The ReZurrection. And you know what? We got a call before we go to break. Let's take this call. Caller, you are live on the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. Who we talking to? The great Apocalypse. Assalamu alaikum, King.
Apocalypse.
What's going on, God?
Oh, man, glad you
the God, man. You make me smile, man, just calling in, showing some love, brother.
Hey, look, I said I'm going to break the ice. You already said everything I was going to say just now. What I feel about the God, the gun of God, right? Is, man, this man is true to himself, man. And
come on.
Man, that's the power of the gun of God, man. That's the power of the nation of Islam, man.
Come on.
I just wanted to break the ice, man. Somebody else out there might want to dial a number, right? So if you you know what I'm saying, hesitating on dialing the number, man, dial the number, man. Something to Dr. Gat Turner, man, in the Rockwell Radio Show, the plug room. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, man. That's who we are, man. Hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
Salam alaikum, King.
My brother. Love you, black man.
Come on, the phone lines are open. The text room is awaiting your participation. But until then, we'll be back on the other side of this break. This is DJ Rockwell. That's Lay Stone. That's Gat Turner. And we'll be right back.
This is your brother Willie Muhammad, and I'm asking each and every one of you all to tune into the DJ Rockwell Show, live online. Peace.
Peace. This is your sister Aisha, the mental resurrectionist, hailing out of Baltimore, Maryland. Listen, whenever I'm online, I always tune into the Rockwell Radio Show. It's that hype. It's that dopeness. And you should tune in too. Peace to my brothers David and DJ Rockwell for holding it down, locking it down, giving us those sounds. Love y'all. Peace.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sister Latasha Muhammad, and when I'm online, I rock with the Rockwell Radio Show.
Worldwide, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Download the Final Call Radio app and take us everywhere. On your phone, on your computer, on your tablet, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also log on to finalcall.com and click the Listen Live button, or finalcallradio.com. Final Call Radio, the official voice of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam.
We're back. This is DJ Rockwell, the nation's number one DJ, and you are tuned in to the Rockwell Radio Show and
the Plug Room.
You are in here. We are in there. And tonight, our brother Greco the Griot is in the building with us.
Greco.
And we are blessed by the presence of Gat Turner. Let me tell y'all what we're doing. If you're just joining us, first of all, thank you for joining us. And if you haven't joined us yet, let's call people into the room. But the way we get people into the room is by obeying the 3 steps of the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. Step number 1 is you've got to hit the like and share button. Number 2, tag an artist that needs to be involved with this. And last but not least, subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show on YouTube. Just 3 simple things. And also go ahead and follow, like, and share the Plug Room. We are uniting. We have rallied together. We are trying to do what the messenger said do. We want to be, what's the word I want to say? We want to practice what cooperative economics look like. We want to practice what operational unity looks like. We love this hip hop stuff, man. It's a means to move the message across time and space. And tonight we got a brother whose project is doing just that. Great. His album is called The ReZurrection of Gat Turner. And with us in the building is none other than Gat Turner.
Praise be to Allah.
And we are playing cuts off of his album, The ReZurrection of Gat Turner, tonight. We're going to get into another record. And again, the phone lines are open and we are looking for your response because none of this means anything. We can put music out left and right. We can put out CDs and tapes and videos, but if you don't see it, if a tree falls in the forest, y'all know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
We need you all to see it. And thank you for asking that question. Big Dave, share with the people where they can go and get that. They can download it right there at gatturner.bandcamp.com. And also, if I'm correct, Brother Gat, the album is streaming on all platforms. Is that right?
Absolutely correct, sir. You can go however you listen to music, man. YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, it's everywhere.
So again, let me explain what we're doing. Not only are we broadcasting across channels with the Plug Room, we're uniting our resources as a network to do something that's not been done before. We're not waiting on the industry to tell us we can or give us permission. We're pooling our resources to make it happen. So that's what we're about to do. Let's go to track number 3. Big Dave, it's on you. Let's go.
Speak now to those who are slain and Allah's way is dead. They are alive, but you perceive not. BMT, this gonna have to be a one-hitter quitter. Probably won't be able to bust this one. His name means many crowds. Boy, that would be king. Captain of the Gat Turner street team. Spitting image of your mama, man. You was her Shaka Khan, Mary J. Sweet thing. Rough start to a love story, but to God be the glory. I know I got a real big presence. Gat Turner is the man in the mill, bro. You can't ignore me. Look, sorry, baby boy, yeah, for a while till I die, we don't coddle me. I know you all up in your feelings, all good, I just see your ass tomorrow then. Cause I ain't going nowhere. Look, you ain't going nowhere. Since we both love your moms, make that the foundation, we can start right there. Son that I prayed for, wore another man's name though. But I ain't trying to take the place of your pops. That ain't why I'm here. That's not what I came for. Shit, it's probably just the opposite. When I came through, I was cognizant. It wasn't never like that. I like to lead from the back, man. The Gat real tolerant. And I was blessed that you gave me a chance. I can still see you doing your dance. Yo, when we would be out together, sometimes I catch you tripping like, damn, this nigga got fans. Then the worst blow I was ever dealt. Worst pain that I ever felt. But out of tragedy was triumph in death. Yo, you still taught me something about self. The hardest thing that I ever had to do was to preach your janazah. But I declared to the world that day that you had two fathers. Packed the same place the minister packed. The city had our backs. I still wonder why you had to hit it.
Turn it down a little bit.
If you let me rewind the clock to tell the people how this all came about. Gat was sharing his album on Facebook, and I just happened to click it and tune in. And I actually was on Facebook at work one day going through the songs, and I was responding on Facebook in real time as I heard each record. And I got to the close, and that song happens to be the one that closed the album. And I was literally in tears as he told that story. Brother, how did you make it through recording that song?
Man, it was tough, man. You know, It was tough, man. I even broke down busting it, you know.
I can hear it.
Yeah, you know, if you listen to it, especially in your headphones, you probably hear where I broke down. And, you know, I actually had the one hit or quitter that because I knew it would be too hard. I had to pump the whole song. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, my wife Brown, and just felt like complete if I didn't do a song and dedicate a song there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, that was a tough one to do, but I think everybody could probably feel my love in that song.
Could we, brother? Man, wow. Slay, what you say?
You know, brother, like some of the comments, you could feel the emotion, you could feel the realness, I guess you could say, in that, just the music, the mellow vibe, but not mellow to where you know it hit a certain frequency in the body. You know what I mean? And then just how the many crowns would come in there when they would come in. You know, it's definitely a good record, man. Something that's timeless, something that will resonate in different people's ears and bodies differently, you know, as they feel those vibrations of that record. You know, with the state of music being what it is right now, brother, what are your thoughts on the current state of hip hop and music and where we are?
You know, well, I first want to give a shout out to my brother Keith X too, because he sang. So I want to give him a shout out because he really made sentiment that I do with that song. To answer your question, you know, really, hip hop is fighting back. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way you got a Rockwell, DJ Rockwell, you got Slay Stone, you got Gat Turner, you got a Greco, you got underground MCs, you got underground producers, underground DJ who refuse to conform to what this world is trying to make hip hop, right? They really trying to take hip hop and co-opt it, but we are the soldiers that refuse to conform to what the enemy is trying to make it into.
Come on, man. Come on.
So we out here. You can find us. You might have to look a little harder, but you got to dig a little harder too to find the diamond. You feel me? You got to dig a little harder too to get oil out the ground, to get gold out of the ground. You feel me? Like the hip hop that we getting exposed to now is like weeds.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. You know, and the enemy is actually pushing weeds. You feel me? And trying to make us think that they vegetables.
Come on, man.
You feel me? So we out here, man, but you have to look for us. And you know, when you find us, you feed on it and support us. You know, support the Rockwell Radio Show, man. You got to support Slay Stone, and you got to support Gat Turner, Greco, H Deuce, Apocalypse. We out here, heck of a Mecca. We out here. You feel me? So when we pop up, trust and believe that when we popped up, we had to push through the ground for you to see it, man. Because it's not rich people that's putting us out before the people. They trying to keep us out of the public eye, the same way they trying to keep the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan out of the public eye.
Teach.
See what I'm saying? So I thank Allah that this is the road that I had to travel. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody was trying to put me out, then that means that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Because they're not trying to put the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan out. So the same people that would be against him would be against me. You feel me? So, you know, that's what it is, man. You know, hip hop is real. Hip hop is fighting back. You know, can y'all hear me? I'm sorry. I think
loud and clear, black man. Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, praise be to Allah. But we here, brother. And we ain't going nowhere either. I'm gonna be here till the Christ come back.
Come on, man. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, you are tuned into the Rockwell Radio Show, and
I lost the sound.
Theplugroom.com.
And our guest tonight is none other than Gat Turner. We are previewing cuts from the album, The ReZurrection of Gat Turner. The phone lines are open. And the whole point of this is we are trying to move the blockers out of the way and come right to you. Yes, we're using their airwaves tonight. We're going to use whatever they got to get to you to play this brother's music. But we want to hear some feedback. We want to hear from you. Text us right now or call at 404-919-7399. Call us right now and get on live with the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room because we want to hear from you. Put that comment back up, real quick, Dave. Put that comment back up. Gat Turner is a professional MC. No stage too small or too big for the God. Come on now. BMTZ, say word. Come on, man. We're coming to the close of the show, but we're wanting to hear from some people. We realize that most people watch the show on their phone. We understand that. So again, before we go to the last record, we want to make sure everybody is observing the 3 rules of the Rockwell Radio Show and the Plug Room. We want everybody, rule number 1, we want everybody to hit that like and share button. Rule number 2, tag somebody who needs to hear this. And last but not least, subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show and follow the Plug Room on Facebook. Brothers, are you ready to preview this last record?
Ready.
Here we go. This is single number 4, the lead-off single of the album. Let's do it.
Morpheus was right. And there's no way I can pull this plug. I mean, if Neo's the one, then there'd have to be some kind of a miracle to stop him. Right? I mean, how can he be the one if he's dead?
I ain't dead. When we come about this quarantine, niggas better run my bread and run tell that to whoever just don't mix falsehood with actual facts or false prophets with the man the truth. Niggas got a little juice, ain't got no fruit. Niggas got a few hoes, ain't got no love. Just because we cuz don't make us blood and a lot of trust. Shit, fam ain't always who a nigga thought they was. Don't always do what you thought they does. Tell the bros, few lights don't make no buzz. And somebody said I should do it like that other dude. I ain't him, we ain't them, we the other Jews. You can change the game, raise the bar a little higher. We gon' break it same way we broke the other rules. Gat Turner be a rebel to the house fall. Spit fire nigga just like a douse straw. In alcohol, a light fluid. Niggas wonder how I do it, wonder why I do it. Yo, them niggas got corona in their facial hair. Try to use some sour fear, try to take it there. It don't matter, he ain't cut it, I don't even care. Probably just ugly as a motherfucker under there. See, when the music change, so do the dance, bro. Wrong move, you can catch these hands, bro. Roundhouse, you can catch this foot. Baby waiting on the baby plane right on the roof. What you know about a God sent Uber? Might go scoop up a shot out of Cuba. Duck down this big cat to shoot a big rope, big rock like Slick Rick the ruler. Big bully with the power 2 quarters. New life, new love, 2 daughters. Shoot like Craig Hodges and Mark Moon. Murder with the ink, baby Irv got Ja Rule. Still drop jewels when niggas dropping like flies. No lie, just stay the fuck in my room. Submerged like the men on Mars. We emerge like Guess Who got the bars. Nigga, I ain't dead. I've been waiting on doomsday, motherfucker. I ain't scared. Scared of who? Scared of what? Brought a knife to the gunfight. Who on the cut now? Who that talking about a piece of this action? Niggas think shit sweet like sacred. Devils think shit love like tennis. Gon' get this work though from start to finish. Yeah, Gat Turner got heat like Hades. Word is bond, my spit got rabies. Yo, I lace these lyrics with cyanide. If I was you, I avoid this diatribe. You ain't know this chestnut checkers. 2 turntables, 2 12-inch records. Though I make this shit look cheddar, it's the Lord of the worlds that reward my efforts. I ain't dead. I've been looking for the rain, baby boy, so if I ain't prepared, I deserve to get wet like a drive-by. But I see it.
Wow. Yo.
Yes, sir.
There it is. There it is. The phone lines are open, brothers, sisters.
Man, I can't hear.
The phone lines are open. We want people to call and give their feedback in real time. Call us at 404-919-7399. Again, the number to call and talk to Gat Turner and give him direct feedback on what you just heard. It's 404-919-7399. This is DJ Rockwell, the nation's #1 DJ, and you're tuned into the Rockwell Radio Show and
theplugroom.com.
And we need your support. And again, let me just take a step back to reiterate what we're doing and why we're doing it. We have decided with my brother, Slate Stone, out of Texas, with the networking platform called The Plug Room, for the first time on the Rockwell Radio Show, we're broadcasting on multiple channels, multiple networks to come to you directly. We reach enough people that we can take our products, take our artists, our talent, right to the people over their airwaves until they kick us off. But that's what we got to do. And we have no problems in uniting, pooling our resources, and showing people what operational unity looks like. Salute and shout out to the entire NOIHipHop network. If this is a success, and it already is, let me repeat that. If this is a success, and it already is, we want to do this again throughout the year to bring our artists to the world. But we need everybody to do the 3 things before we go. We need everybody to hit that like and share button, because they're not going to promote us. We need your help. We need you to tag somebody. And last but not least, we need everyone to subscribe to the Rockwell Radio Show and follow the Plug Room right there on Facebook. Bro, my man said I ain't scared. So you ain't gonna do it. I ain't scared. Come on, man. Y'all heard him. He said what he said. Right. So again, we want to say to the believing community, we want to say Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak to the believers who are watching. And again, we realize there's some language used in these records that's not necessarily Ramadan friendly. We understand that, and we will ask your pardon, but we're gonna keep going. We're at the end, matter of fact, as we speak. We want to be respectful, obviously, and obviously for you who are listening, you realize this is not disrespectful music. This is not music that's disrespecting our women. This is not music that's out here killing our men and our boys and our women and our children. We promote music that is making a change in the lives of every man, woman, and child who hear it. So as we close, I just want to ask one question to Gat Turner. That album cover says it all. Can you give us the background of how we got there? Because that was not a staged photo. Tell the people the story, Brigette.
Yes, sir. Can you brothers hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I know that you asked a question in regards to the album cover, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in regards to the album cover, man, those of you who know my music and follow my music, it was a time in which I was poisoned, and that poison adversely affected me to the point where it affected my arteries, it affected my heart, and I ended up having to have a quintuple bypass. So I had open heart surgery, and my wife captured that picture, and, people were worried and everything, but by the grace of Almighty God, Allah, I was able to walk out of the hospital in 5 days.
Come on, man.
And I mean, walk out of there.
Come on, man.
Nobody pushed me out in no wheelchair or nothing. I walked up out of there, and the real believers, man, they was there for me, every step of the way. You know what I mean? So, when I did, I ain't dead, it was like 4-dimensional, because I'm telling people that I'm not physically dead. And also, even through the pandemic, I'm not spiritually dead. I fed on the man of God's teachings. And it's also a couple other dimensions. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad is not dead. He's physically alive. Right? And when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan makes his ascension, it may seem as if he's physically dead, but he won't be.
Listen.
So I'm saying it for him even before he gone, right? So, and you know, like you said too, in regards to the language, pardon the language, but Dave, see, that's what I meant when I said you don't have my mission. So some things that Allah want me to do with the hip hop community and with the streets, he don't want every minister to do that. I'm a different kind of minister.
Come on, man.
So I may speak a language that the streets speak sometimes, you know what I mean? That's not necessarily my everyday language, but sometimes, you know, in hip hop, that's the language that they speak. But the regular people in hip hop, they don't even necessarily hear that because of what they hear on a daily basis.
Right.
You feel me? So my mission is a little bit different. But thank you, brothers, for that question, man. And I just want to thank y'all too, man, for loving your brother.
Come on,
for
man.
loving me, man.
You're worthy of that, bro.
This, brother. Y'all didn't have to do this, man, but this is what love looks like. So I want to thank you, brothers, because I really didn't do nothing. You know, and I'm watching you brothers study algorithms, unify, and really just set the base and set the foundation for what it is that we need to be doing in the nation, not only as the hip hop community, but as the community, period. So I just want to thank you, brothers. And if I had that applause button on my end, I would press it right now for y'all. So all praises due to Allah.
Yes, we got your back, black man.
Yes, sir.
We got your back. We got your back. We have reached the end of the show. Although I would have liked more crowd participation, this will play on. This will have replays. And for those of you who watch this on the replay, support this artist. Go to his Bandcamp page, which is on the bottom of your page right now. When you watch this replay, go to all the streaming platforms and stream his music. The album is called The ReZurrection of Gat Turner. And again, we want to do this for more of our artists. Heck of a Mecca got to be next. Got to be next. Apocalypse got to be next. The list goes on. Hashim got to be next. Greco got to be next. We need your help. For the first time ever, we united. We combined our resources. We're streaming on multiple platforms, multiple channels right now. Not only is the broadcast going out on the Rockwell Radio Show, this broadcast is also being seen on
The Plug Room, theplugroom.com.
Tell people again in closing where they can follow The Plug Room and what you do.
Indeed. Again, salute to DJ Rockwell. Salute to our brother Gat Turner, all the believers and all the supporters of the hip hop community, especially the NOIHipHop network. Visit theplugroom.com. You can hashtag The Plug Room on your major social media sites and you will find us. But definitely tap in with us on Facebook, The Plug Room, and on Instagram by hashtagging The Plug Room or visiting theplugroom.com. You'll find all the links, all the streams.
Big Gat, we love you, bro. We support you. We got your back, and we can't wait to see what you do next. This is DJ Rockwell. That's Gat Turner. No, that's Gat Turner. Over there. Right. And below me is our brother Slate Stone. We will see y'all next week. Well, maybe. Inshallah. We will see you next week right here on the Rockwell Radio Show. We are out of here.
Rockwell. I'd like to know, are you really ready for some super dynamite soul?